What's up, guys? It's your boy, TheBenCrazy, back to bring you another change to the channel. But before we go any further, I need you to smash that like button, slap that subscribe button, and click all the ads you can before your boy gets demonetized. Now, as you know from the title of the video, we're going back to bring you 5 more moments of NASCAR. But I can hear it right now in the comments. Why go back to making videos where you use other YouTubers' video clips without asking for permission? Well, making compilation YouTube videos is hard work. The 10 minutes it takes me to make an intro and outro of this video is as hard as the 14-hour shifts NASCAR team members spend at the shop. And because they don't deserve a break because they enjoy what they're doing, I don't deserve a break either. So with that out of the way, let's see what moments have happened in NASCAR.
Jacques Villeneuve from Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu, Quebec, driving for Bill Davis Racing, the 1997 World Driving Champion in Formula One.
Pretty fast hot rod too. You know, he was out there yesterday with some fast speeds.
And I tell you how confident they feel about their efforts here on this Bill Davis car. In fact, both the Bill Davis cars, Jacques Villeneuve in the 27, Dave Blaney in the 22. We had 2 practice sessions yesterday. They opted not to even run the second practice. They felt that good after practice number 1.
To prepare for this season, Villeneuve competed in 7 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series races last year and made his debut in what is now the Sprint Cup Series last October at Talladega, where he started 6th and finished 21st.
Blaney was right there in the front all night last night in the Bud shootout, and then Bill Davis's ARCA car won on yesterday too. So Bill Davis has got his Toyota teams running pretty well this year.
Something I do need to correct, going back to Martin Truex Jr., he basically did repeat what he ran in practice. It's not slower than he ran in practice yesterday.
But Larry, look at Villeneuve on his first lap. I mean, here he is at almost a flat 49.0. He's going to jump probably, you know, somewhere down in the 40 to 50 range.
Which is what he ran yesterday, was a 48.43 in that first practice session.
You can just kind of depend on, folks. You see that first lap speed go up. You can about depend on somewhere at minimum of 6/10, more like 8, maybe even 9/10 of a pickup.
You can almost see the RPM down the back straightaway actually going up and down, up and down, up and down, and a lot of that has to do with the wind.
It does, and a lot of that has to do with the air box. The air box sits right at the base of the windshield, and that's where the air goes into the intake on the engine, and that air gust causes a distribution in the engine to be messed up.
Villeneuve is quickest, 48.53. He picked up half a second, but his first lap was such a strong one. Not a surprise there, so that's the time to beat right now.
Eli, Bill Elliott is just absolutely going well. That's a very popular person to mention every once in a while.
All right. Every once in a while.
Yeah, man. I thought Benson had done his thing there. You see Kyle Petty going a lap down.
Yeah. Whoa. Pontiac.
Daddy's car.
Oh, Herman's dropping back.
Yeah.
10th.
I already did one.
Like rain
Another
on a
one?
slick roof.
I snuck one in before, Pam. Yes, ma'am.
You're watching Benson
When you weren't
bouncing around
listening, when you're doing something else.
Benson's car.
When the logo came back up on the screen, I just snuck it in. Yep.
You may have. Bobby Labonte's fixing to go a lap down too.
Yep, and Kyle is a lap down.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a lot of other good cars before. Oh, geez.
No.
Did you hear that?
I heard them. I wish I hadn't.
Everybody else is big zeros today. It's a Cheerio car. Goes to the front. He's frosting everyone.
STP-Fahrzeug auf Platz 6.
Kyle Petty's on pit road.
Pit stop for Kyle. 63.
And right behind him comes
Mike Skinner.
Skinner.
Yeah, Skinner had been running well.
Für Kyle Petty, während die Kamera momentan noch beim Zweikampf die Führung bleibt, ist Chinos Auto.
We need to eavesdrop on those guys.
Here is the other second MSRP car Johnny Chapman, and I guess a lot of discussion yesterday in the garage as to whether or not to spend the $1,800 to buy another set of tires to try to get one or the other of these cars, make sure they get into the show. It's a sizable investment versus what this race pays to start.
Yeah, I think a set of tires right now, Mike, is probably somewhere in the neighborhood with tax and all, $1,800, $1,900. I think is where they're at. So yeah, that's a pretty huge chunk, and you're running the risk of not even racing later on tonight. Right now, what he needs to beat is a 31,290.
Oh no. Oh, that's the hard one. So Johnny Chapman, hope those weren't new tires, because he is not racing here tonight.
He's got more problems than tires now, though, unfortunately. The good news is, for what's one man's problem is another man's reward. Carl Long, he will race.
Ross Chastain on the racetrack was scheduled to go out 17th, but because they had to go to a backup truck, he has been pushed back in the line. He was able to get out on track now for his qualifying run.
I tell you, that turn one team did a lot of work to this truck. That truck wasn't necessarily ready to go right on the racetrack. Those guys worked really, really hard to get this truck on the racetrack.
Ross Chastain, 35th quickest, 16.685. In practice earlier in his primary truck, he ran nearly 16 seconds flat. So a big difference for Ross Chastain. They're going to have to work a little bit more on that truck before it's going to be race ready.
Hennessey's already getting passed on the outside. I think that's Jimmy Gross has gone by the yellow car. Also, Robert Huffman is the other yellow car running in second spot. Ernie Yarborough, and man, he just blows by Jimmy Gross. Randy Humphrey, the 93 car, who spun earlier and lost 2 or 3 laps, up there trying to get a lap back.
Meanwhile, the White House apple juice car, there's Jimmy Gross. It was just first a moment ago, just got passed by Robert Huffman in the car number 37. So it's Huffman and Yarborough, the 37 and 22, trying to hook up and pull away here. We restart on lap 23.
Montoya, Andretti, Franchitti, now Carpentier to fourth. Castroneves and Fernandez battle for fifth. But the big fight is here at the front of the field.
Will it play out this way? Will you be able to draft on that last lap down the backside? Let's see if Montoya can come back before the start-finish stripe. It doesn't look like it.
Last lap, 1 to go.
Michael wanted the lead with 1 lap to go.
I'm surprised at that. But Juan takes it back.
Montoya down inside. Montoya takes the lead of the race. Carso Marquez, a slower car just ahead. Michael darts out on the backstretch. Michael tries to get it down inside. Montoya's going to stay right there on the outside. The slower car is just ahead. Montoya. Now Andretti, and they almost touched. They may have touched. The slower car is going to be a factor as Montoya brings him to the line. And Montoya takes the Michigan 500. What a finish. 4/100ths of a second. Montoya over Michael. And Montoya's 9th career win.
Well, those were definitely moments of NASCAR. I hope you liked the video, and you know your boy will be back with something new or old. So once again, I'm the Ben Crazy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ben Crazy,